Khwaja Ahmad Abbas, 1914–1987, popularly known as K.A. Abbas, was a visionary Indian film director, screenwriter, novelist, and journalist whose work significantly shaped the contours of Indian parallel cinema and socially conscious storytelling. With a career that spanned over 4 decades, Abbas remains one of the most influential figures in post-independence Indian cultural history. Abbas was born in Panipat, British India, into a family steeped in literary traditions. Educated at Aligarh Muslim University and later at Bombay University, he initially worked as a journalist, eventually becoming the editor of the well-regarded column Last Page in Blitz, which he wrote for over 40 years. Through this platform, he championed the causes of the underprivileged and voiced bold opinions against inequality, exploitation, and communalism. His journalistic voice was as sharp and committed as his cinematic one. As a filmmaker, Abbas is credited with pioneering the neo-realist and socially responsible film movement in India. He wrote and directed more than a dozen films that focused on themes such as poverty, social injustice, and the struggles of common people. His directorial debut, Dharti Ka Laal, 1946, was a landmark film that depicted the Bengal famine of 1943. It was one of the earliest examples of Indian cinema's engagement with realism and was widely acclaimed for its honest portrayal of human suffering. Abbas was also closely associated with Raj Kapoor, for whom he wrote the screenplays and dialogues of many iconic films such as Awara, 1951, Shri 420, 1955, Jack Raho, 1956, Bobby, 1973, and Maranam Joker, 1970. These collaborations brought his progressive ideas to mainstream cinema and made a lasting cultural impact. His production house, Naya Sansar, was responsible for films like Shihar or Sapna, 1963, which won the National Film Award for Best Feature Film, and Sat Hindustani, 1969, which marked the debut of Amitabh Bachchan. Abbas was never afraid to cast newcomers, and he valued content and message over commercial success. Apart from filmmaking, Abbas authored over 70 books, novels, short stories, and travelogues, and several plays. His writing echoed the same progressive and secular ideals that drove his films. Some of his best-known literary works include Inquilab, The World is My Village, and Tomorrow is Ours. K.A. Abbas was a true cultural crusader, using every medium at his disposal, pen, camera, or stage, to speak truth to power. He received several national and international awards during his lifetime, but more than the awards, it was the ideological courage and humanitarian depth of his work that stood out. Even today, Abbas remains an inspiration to socially engaged filmmakers, writers, and journalists in India. His legacy is that of a fearless storyteller committed to justice, equality, and the power of art to transform society.